am beyond excited. It's finally happening. We are officially less than a day away from the Postpartum Core Kickstarter Bootcamp. I can't wait to get started tomorrow, Tuesday, January 7th, and we're doing a second day, Wednesday, January 8th, where we are kicking the new year off right with fitness. We're going to cover so many amazing things that will help you feel stronger, more confident, and ready to take on the day with energy. Here's what you can look forward to when you join in the bootcamp. I'll show you how to restore your core with easy, simple exercises that you can actually fit into your busy mom life. You'll learn how to boost your confidence and start feeling more like yourself again without feeling overwhelmed or unsure about what to do next. And for my C-section mamas, I'm going to teach you my 2-minute macro movement method to help you move with more comfort and ease during daily activities. So double check these steps to make sure you're ready. 1, that you join my Facebook group. Yes, you need to join the Facebook group because that's where a lot of the videos, the daily videos are going to be stored for you. So we can work out every day this week. Okay, so the link for that is in the show notes below. Step 2, I want you to show up and sign up for the bootcamp by going to livecorestrong.com/bootcamp. That's where you sign up. That's where you get your emails with all the details on how to get into our Zoom room. And that's where you're going to hang out with me. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about getting started with your postpartum workouts for the first time. All right. And step 3, I want you to prepare yourself. Treat this bootcamp like a VIP event. Okay. So you are hanging out with me, a physical therapist, a mom of 4 who has been through it all. And I'm going to be giving you the training that you should have gotten from your doctor at the 6-week postpartum checkup. This is what you should have done at the 6-week mark. But I'm guessing you're not there. I'm guessing you're beyond that point. Don't worry. This whole training that I'm going to teach you, this whole week of workouts, is so effective for any postpartum mom. I have students that are more than 5 years postpartum and they are seeing amazing results. So mama, I cannot wait for you to jumpstart your postpartum fitness journey with me in the bootcamp on January 7th. It's tomorrow. It's Tuesday. So get ready. Let's restore your core. Let's boost your confidence. Let's feel strong again. Just go to livecorestrong.com/bootcamp to sign up, save your spot, and I'd love for you to invite a friend so you can do it together, stay accountable together. Just share the link with her and she can sign up too. Can't wait to see you in the bootcamp.
Are you finding it hard to keep up with the demands of motherhood because your energy is always low? Is your weak core holding you back from feeling strong and confident in your postpartum journey? Do you avoid looking in the mirror because you're not happy with what you see? Hey mama, welcome to the Fit Postpartum Mom podcast, where you'll learn how to reclaim your energy, strengthen your body after pregnancy, and finally say goodbye to the postpartum pooch in less time. Hi, I'm Dr. Jena, but you can call me Jena, and I'm a physical therapist, wife, and mom of 4 girls who has cracked the code on how to strengthen your core postpartum in the easiest and safest way possible. I too struggled with my postpartum fitness journey as a new mom, but now I'm stronger than ever, and I'm here to help you do the same without the stress, exhaustion, or struggle. If you're ready to fit fitness into your busy schedule while you navigate your postpartum journey and stay motivated along the way, then you're in the right place. It's all about progress, not perfection, and I'm here to help walk you through that journey to feeling strong, confident, and energized. That energy comes from within, not your coffee. Let's roll out that yoga mat, girl. It's time to do this.
I'm excited to share this conversation that I had with one of my students in my program, Postpartum Ab Rehab. Rianna is an amazing mom who's gone through a lot of struggles when it came to her postpartum recovery. She had some pretty difficult situations that she had to go through, but with a lot of medical advice and my help through the program, she is feeling absolutely amazing in her body now. She is restoring her core, she is feeling confident, and she's feeling happy again. I'm so excited for you to hear how Rianna has overcome so many different obstacles and what has helped her get through this difficult time that she's been going through. If you have been struggling with your postpartum recovery, whether it's pain or going through a C-section or have any other medical complications, I really want you to listen in to our conversation. You're going to feel so inspired, and I can't wait for you to make steps in the right direction so that you can feel good in your body again. All right, let's listen in to our conversation with Rianna. Hi, Rianna. Thanks for coming on the show today.
Hi, Jenna. How are you?
Good, good. I'm so glad you're here. We're going to be talking a lot about your postpartum journey. But first, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your family? What do you like to do for fun? What do you do for
Yeah,
work? Those kinds of
yeah.
things.
So I am originally from upstate New York, and I relocated to South Carolina about 7 years ago. I'm married for 8 years. I have a 2.5-year-old son who is my wild child, my one and only. I work in education. I work for a district office. And when I'm not working and not tending to my little man, I enjoy yoga and hiking and getting outside. We enjoy going to breweries. So that's a little bit about me.
Fun. Yes, that's so great. And yes, you have a little boy who is your life, and that's so great. Me, I have all my girls. So
Yes.
yes, but I love the fact that you guys are so close. Well, today we're going to be talking about your postpartum journey and the different things that you've gone through and how we ended up getting to know each other and how you joined my program, Postpartum Ab Rehab. But let's start with going back to when you were postpartum, like newly postpartum, what was the number one thing that you struggled with in regards to your health?
This one is kind of twofold for me because when I think of health, I don't just think of physical health, but I also think of mental health. So I would say the number one thing that I struggled with, I think in both categories, is just lack of resources, to be completely honest. Physically, 10 days postpartum, I was readmitted to the hospital for 6 days with a horrible infection. And I was completely alone, and I was in the hospital for a week. And it was a lot because I just had my baby, and then 10 days later I was without my baby.
Mm.
So physically I had a lot of things going on, and then that just led to a lot of emotional, mental things afterwards. So I would just say I really didn't know what was going on with my body. I just knew I was very sick. I'm very thankful to be here, and I'm thankful that I listen to my body and that I listen to my mind and that I know when something is wrong,
Mm.
whether it's physically or mentally. When something is off, I don't wait. I would rather be safe than sorry. I would rather someone tell me, oh, yep, nope, everything's checking out fine. But unfortunately, in my case, things have not checked out fine. So I'm glad that I've reached out, whether it's a doctor or a therapist or what have you. So, yeah.
Wow. And that there's so much value that we just got from what you said is listen to your body. And it's better to do something proactively rather than wait because you just don't know. And so I just want anyone who's listening right now to, if you feel like something is wrong, seek help and don't wait. Just don't wait.
Yes.
Just do something. There's no harm in asking for help, even if they say, oh, everything's fine. But at least you are reassured that you did something about it to just seek the help.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think advocating for yourself and for your body, and for your mental health is extremely important. And I think even though I'm obviously not newly postpartum, my little one's almost 3. However, in the past 3 years, I have learned so much about listening to my body and advocating for myself. And if I know something's wrong, but maybe a doctor's not listening to me, then seeking someone else to get a second opinion on. Um, yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. So in terms of your postpartum body, what was the area of struggle in terms of the areas of your body? Was it your stomach? Was it your just extra baby weight, maybe going down into your thighs? What area of your body did you really want to work on postpartum?
Definitely my core. I was thankful to lose my baby weight pretty quickly. I did breastfeed, and I, I don't really know how it went away, but it went away. But of course, my body does not look the same that it did pre-baby,
Yeah.
even though I'm the same weight. So absolutely my core between being pregnant for 9 months and then pushing for 3 hours and then going to a C-section, and then having my infection, my core was absolutely shot.
Hmm.
I think it took me a good 10 weeks, maybe even 12 before I was comfortable in and not feeling pain.
Oh, wow.
So it was definitely, I had my son in February, and it was probably not until June or July that I didn't feel pain on a daily basis.
Wow.
Um, so definitely my core. And then I kind of, I waited 2 years. I tried to read a lot. And then at my 2 year physical, I was like, hey, why does my belly still look like this? Why does my belly button have this huge bulge? Why do I feel like I like have this coning? So I waited 2 years. I really didn't do anything core wise, and then found out that I developed diastasis recti and also had a hernia that needed to be repaired.
You
So,
you get the trifecta of everything.
uh, yes. So,
C-section, diastasis recti, hernia. You have it all.
and then we know that like our core is our center for everything. So I've definitely realized that when my core is weak, the rest of my body is weak. And I definitely have like back pain when I'm just standing and folding laundry for an hour. So those were just kind of like, all right, this isn't normal. I need to speak up and advocate. And my doctor took one look at my belly button and was like, oh, you definitely have a hernia. I was like, okay, so here we are.
Yes. And so here we are. And we joined together when the fun story behind the fact that Rianna is my mom's neighbor is amazing. My mom lives far away
Yeah.
from South Carolina, and it's just how things got aligned. And it was like, okay, I can help you in so many ways, and you were looking for help. And so it's been a good match, the two of us. So you didn't really you said that you saw a therapist and you got some help prior to meeting me. So what kind of things did you try to do to help restore your core, but didn't actually do anything for you? Did you try anything before we met?
Um, yeah, TikTok videos.
Huh?
I just like type in the search like diastasis recti or postpartum core or whatever I typed in. Um, but that's obviously not sustainable, and you should not trust TikTok by any means. But I will be completely transparent in that. Um, and just different, like I enjoy working out. So now that I was feeling better, I started to work out, but then that's when I like realized, wait, my belly button looks weird and now I'm coning and I don't think this is right. So really I didn't know where to go and I didn't know what to do. And then once I got the diagnosis of the hernia and that it needed surgery, I was like, well, I might as well just do nothing because I don't know what to do, and clearly I need help. And that was like, I don't know, a couple of weeks before your mom had posted about you, and then we connected and was like, hey, once I have my hernia repair, I'm all in.
Yeah,
Um,
that
and as
timing
far
was
as a
really good.
therapist, yeah, no, the timing was perfect. And as far as a therapist goes, that was like a mental therapist that I see and talk to.
Mm,
But as far I did not do any physical therapy or any of that. So yeah, just kind of trial and error with random videos here and there, and or just saying, well, I I don't know. Let's
yeah.
wait till after surgery.
Yeah, no, and you're the same as most women and most moms are. I mean, when we have that easy access to YouTube and TikTok and all the videos, why not give it a try? But most of the times we try it and it fizzles out because it's not a progressive program. It's not like one exercise can build upon the next exercise and the next exercise. And so that's where postpartum ab rehab comes in my program, where it is a progressive program where it takes you from the beginning to the end in a physical therapy derived progressive way so that you have 10 weeks of the whole plan mapped out for you. So you did join postpartum ab rehab with me. And why did you decide to join? Like, was there something in particular that really made you want to join this program compared to all the other programs out there?
I mean, you spoke to me in that your background is physical therapy, number one. Number two, you have four daughters,
Yeah.
yes? So you've done this four times.
Yes.
So you have the mom aspect and the physical therapy aspect, so you must know what you're talking about. If you have then geared your whole practice to specifically postpartum core, you definitely know what you're talking about. I love your mother, so I'm like, well, if she's amazing, I must love her daughter as well, and I wish we lived closer. Um,
Let's give a shout out to Nancy right now because she is
yes,
amazing.
Grancy, as my son calls her as well. She
Oh,
has adopted Leo into, I'm not sure, I think you have four, your brother has two. Leo can be the seventh grandchild,
exactly.
um, and the only boy.
Yes, she needs a boy in her life. That's good.
Well, Grancy definitely gets some boy love. So I figured I needed someone that I could trust, and what do I have to lose? I have no core, so I clearly can't lose my core any more than I already have. So yeah, that's why
That's
I
great.
decided to
That's a
join.
good point. That's a good way. That's a good way of looking at it for sure. Well, how was your first week in the program? If you can think back to just getting started. And I know it's a slow start. You're coming out of surgery and recovery, but how were the first few days, the first week joining postpartum?
Yeah, I was anxiously waiting for my doctor to release me from to just say yes, go ahead, you can work out. So once, but I signed up before that so I could start to get the content and the accountability check-ins. And then week one of actually doing the workouts was great. It takes 2 minutes. It takes no time at all, and I was in between reading the book Atomic Habits and a lot of what you, Jenna, were saying and like the emails, like, all right, now let's habit stack it and let's map it out and let's write a goal and let's be specific. I was like, oh, I think that's what my book is saying too. So there must be some reason why they're both saying this.
Yeah.
So it helped that I was reading Atomic Habits at the same time and I was able to connect it all. But yeah, no, and I think it was day three, I was like, ooh, I'm a little like I'm sore. And then we connected and you said, okay, do day three again tomorrow and then progress to day four. And I did that. Um, and yeah, it's been easy. It's not hard at all. I find myself doing, if I haven't done it in the morning and I'm playing with my son, I'm like, oh, I'll just lay down and do some core workout right here because it takes me
Oh,
2 minutes to do.
I
So,
love
oh, I
that.
did, yeah, I didn't do it this morning and I'm just sitting on the floor with him anyway. So I might as well do it now.
Okay, that right there that's like music to my ears because what has happened is that you're in the program, you're learning at the beginning, but now that you're really in it and we have this like shift in our mindset, it's becoming automatic where you can play with your kid and still think about the core because it's not hard work anymore. It's not hard to think about exercise. It's just part of our lifestyle. And the fact that you can mix playing and core work together is what I did. I did that with my kids, and anybody can do that, but it's just getting started is the hard part. But I don't make it hard because it's just 2 minutes to get started. So, yeah, I love to hear that you're working out alongside your son. Like that's like my favorite memory of being
Hmm.
with my little ones is just working out with my kids.
And then he wants to as well. Like I shared in the beginning, I enjoy doing yoga. He likes doing yoga. He'll call me into his room and say, "Mommy, let's do yoga." And if I'm laying there doing the core and he's on his back and he starts doing the different moves too. I'm like, "All right, come on, you can be my partner."
I have an episode on the podcast about the number one accountability partner is our children. And
Yeah.
it's true. They feed off of routine. And if you skip your yoga workout, they're gonna say, let's do our yoga workout together.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, if you can express if you feel like the program Postpartum Ab Rehab is worth it, like if you were to go back in time, would you join it again? Are you happy with the program?
Absolutely. Tenfold. One of I might have been the accountability, but there was something that I was listening to one day that struck me, and I share this all the time now, is if I were to tear my ACL, I would not be expected to walk that first day. And I would be required to do physical therapy because my legs and my muscles need to relearn how to walk and how to use the muscles. But after having a baby, we're not given any of that. And, kind of frustrates me a little bit, but makes me empowered at the same time to just continue to share that. Is like, if we repair a leg in a day and we have a baby in a day, we should absolutely have resources and mandated physical therapy if we choose to repair what was just done to our bodies.
That
So
is my mission. My mission is to someday, it might take 2 years, it might take 10 years, but someday where C-section moms have to get therapy or are recommended, where there's just more knowledge for these C-section moms to get therapy to repair their core strength because it is surgery, it is invasive. And these are some major muscles that we need to be using on a daily basis, and they are just left alone with a baby to take care of. And it's very
that you
sad.
can't even lift.
Yeah, you can't even lift, but I mean, how are you guys doing it? I don't know. I did not have a C-section, but I just know what you're all going through, and it's hard to hear about, it's hard to watch. And so I'm hoping, in time that this will change, where
Yes.
moms can get more resources and more information and just more care for sure.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I think a lot of women listening right now are just like, yes, let's do something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm on that advocacy train.
Definitely, definitely. Well, tell me what has been your absolute favorite part of the program so far? Is there something that you are just like, I'm so glad this is part of the program, or anything that you've just enjoyed?
I mean, it's just easy in a very chaotic life, and I only have one, so I do not know how people do two, three, four, five. And I'm a full-time working mom, so
Mhm.
I don't. I most days I don't even know where my head is. So my favorite part is that it's just easy. It takes 2 minutes a day, and you can't say that you don't have 2 minutes. Just read on your phone how long you've been on Facebook or what have you.
Yeah.
Um, my favorite part is that it's just easy, and I know what to expect and I know what to do. And it, like you said, it's a progression. So the first week you're doing the same exact thing every single day. The second week, new things, but you're doing the same exact thing every single day. Um, so you don't, like, by day 3, I don't have to watch your video anymore because I've memorized it because it's
Exactly.
easy.
Yes.
Um, it's the first thing I do when I get out of bed. I get out of the bed, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, lay on the floor, and do my core. And then I can start my day.
Yeah.
So it's just easy. I need so much easy in my life. So thank you.
Yeah, great. Great. So I know you're sort of, even though you've been in the program, because of your history, your medical history, we didn't start right away in terms of exercise, but have you noticed any changes since doing these core exercises, even if they're small? I don't know. What have you been seeing lately?
Yes. So I'm in week 4 currently. I did I think I did just 1 week and then went on vacation, and we went to the beach and I was in a bathing suit. And my husband, who is a man of very few words, he's not very much of an emotional person. He doesn't really speak up often or compliment or say nice things. And that's totally fine. It's him. I know who I married. Um, but on vacation, he was like, "Babe, you look really good. Like, your
Mm.
stomach looks really good." And that was after 1 week. And I was like, "Oh, hey."
That's
So
awesome.
my husband noticed and mentioned something after 1 week. I definitely noticed like when I can feel it underneath, my skin. I
Yeah.
can feel it. Like my core is getting tighter, it's getting stronger, it's getting firmer and harder. Is that the same? Well,
Yeah.
stronger,
Mhm.
tighter, harder.
Yes.
Um, so yes, all of the
And
above.
and it's just 4 weeks in, and you're
Yeah,
still recovering from the procedure.
everything.
So you're doing great. And so, I mean, that's the great thing about the program is like you can have a C-section, you can have discus recti, you can have a hernia repair, and this is safe to do, and you can get some
Yes.
really great results from it. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, we're going to wrap things up with one more question. If you were to give a postpartum mom any advice, advice if they were like on the fence about joining postpartum ab rehab or wanting to do it on their own, what would you suggest to them or say to them to give them some advice?
I would absolutely join over and over and over. It's something I've been looking for a long time. There's quite literally nothing to lose. As long as you stick to the easy program, you have nothing to lose. So I would absolutely listen to your body always. And there's, like I said, there's nothing to lose.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate your dedication to the program and how you're advocating for it. I know that you've been talking about it from the get-go. You've been very excited about the program. So I just want to say thank you for your hard work. And I'm excited to see how you do throughout the rest of the program. Again, we're at the beginning still, and you're doing
Yes.
so great. You're doing so great. So I'm really
Thank
proud
you
of you.
so much.
Really proud of you.
Yes. Thank you for all your support and knowledge and understanding and kindness.
Wow, Rianna has gone through so much, but she's also overcome so much too. And she is killing it. I'm so proud of the progress that she's making. And there's so much more progress to still make, but she's on the right track. And I'm so excited for her. If you are ready to start making progress in your postpartum fitness journey and you don't know how to get started and you want my guidance, I'd love for you to join me in my free postpartum core Kickstarter bootcamp. It's happening tomorrow. This is a great way to kickstart your postpartum fitness journey to start restoring your core, whether you had a C-section or not. Every postpartum mom should be doing these core exercises. It's the exercises that your doctor should have told you about, but they just didn't. So if you're ready to get started with me, come join me on January 7th. That's tomorrow, that's Tuesday, and we can join in together in restoring your core the right way, the safe way, in just 2 minutes a day. It's so easy. I can't wait to teach you all about it. You can go to livecorestrong.com/bootcamp to get signed up and save your spot. Can't wait to see you there.
Hey, Mama, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts? It would bring me so much joy. Simply scroll down to the stars and click Write a Review. Your review will help more women discover our podcast. Let's grow this fit mom movement together. And if you want your friends to come alongside you on this postpartum fitness journey, invite them to our free Facebook group where you can get motivated together. Community is key to success, and that's what I want for you. So join ours by going to the link in the show notes, and before you know it, the baby weight will be falling off as quickly as those stinky diapers. I can't wait to see you on the next episode of the Fit Postpartum Mom Podcast.